cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when I get. Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos, baby, let's go, go.
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Shut up. Go get it.
Get your mind right. Get your head into the game. Get your mind right. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Focus! Focus! Who's watching him? Hey, right here. Hey, get ready now, get ready. Shut up!
Come on, focus. Again.
Hey, he balls.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Freeze all day. Shot! Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Shot. Hey, yo, right here. Hey. I got ball.
You could do better than that.
Box up.
Get the next one.
Johnny. Welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game. I've been playing 2K since.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from a 17th Street bridge. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Here's Ball. In the corner, it's Hayward. It's 3 pointers off the mark. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
And so Young nails them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Ball against Young. Hayward looking around. Clock at 6. Harrell trying to free himself up. Hayward can't hit. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Ball against Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good, nice job down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hayward. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. Ball up top. He started by Collins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Now Young, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich left side. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bridges. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And the shot goes down.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Hayward. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Harrell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is Montrezl Harrell. Strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
Young finds Capella. Rebound by Harrell. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Hayward outside. Rozier the pass to Harrell. Good work defensively by Capella.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Rozier after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Ball. Here's Washington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Thomas against Wright. And the pass to MP. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. And Thomas has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Washington. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thomas against Wright. Gallinari outside. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 5. He kicks to Gallinari. Over to the left wing. Here's Herter. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. That will count. That shot is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets ahead, leading by a point. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And the step back is shot this week.
I really like the step back move, being at 6'8". I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
They've got MP. Also, Okongwu out there. Gallinari is out there with Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Thomas, following the 3 by Atlanta. Tries it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Gallinari passes to MP. Gallinari right side. Right outside. And he drives in. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Wright's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Oubre, and it's in there.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Wright against Thomas. Wright dishes to MP. Right down low. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Oubre. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Thomas against Wright. Pass to MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Hawks lead by 6. Well, Greg, the drama with MP never stops, does it? Regarding the trade rumors, he confirmed that he's looking for a way out of here.
Went so far as to release a list of preferred destinations. The man knows what he wants, even if it destroys any reputation he may have built.
Charlotte calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for McDaniel. And Ball's subbed in for Thomas. Terry Rozier's checked in for Oubre.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Hayward outside. Capella against Harrell. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. 3-pointer. Hayward. Rebounded by the Hawks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now, here's Capella. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Over Harrell, nails the baby hook. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Very adaptable. Capella knew that shot was going to be contested and made the subtle adjustment.
Hayward against Capella. There's Ball with the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Down low. And that one's good. Hunter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Releases from 15. The shot misses. And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Harrell in at the 5. And the rejection by Collins.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You see the vertical, get Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Now, here's Ball. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Hayward passes the ball. Bridges against Collins. Bridges kicks to Harrell. Hayward from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Collins. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit. And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Hornets call time here. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wright in for Bogdanovich. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Plumlee, he's checked in for Harrell. B.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Thomas subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Plumlee, back to Thomas. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Passes it to Washington. Plumlee trying to break loose. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Washington. Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. Takes it inside. Over Thomas. That shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Over Gallinari. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 12. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's the dish to Okongwu. Capella inside, covered by Oubre. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Now, here's Thomas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, ball. To the middle. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. And the Hawks lead by 14.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Right against Thomas. Oubre outside. Washington with it. Right on him. Plumlee trying to break loose. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Bounce pass from right to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
They've really leaned on Capella to provide points tonight, and he has been up to the task.
Thomas with the ball. Fires for three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hornets trail by 16. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Back to Bogdanovich. Hornets with the rebound. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Bridges misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Misses from close range. Hornets trail by 14. Bridges kicks the ball. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward against Young. Hayward can't hit. The Hawks leading by 14. Outside Bogdanovich. Harrell against Hunter. Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. 13 feet away. Atlanta again missing. Bridges with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Bridges passes the ball. Hayward dishes to Harrell. Hayward against Jang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Gordon Hayward is really clever in how he gets contact on his shots. Really using his long arms well to create the foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And how about their post play? I mean, they're getting good offensive execution on the low block.
The first free throw is good.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star. Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
So he gets them both. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here is Hayward following the basket by Trae Young. And is Harrell missing?
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Young looking around. Here's Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Harrell. Hayward on the wing. Got a hand on it.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Up top, Chang. He dishes it to Collins. Bridges with some nice defense. Hornets trail by 14. Outside, ball. Now Hayward. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
The pass to Rozier. Now Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges kicks the ball. Over Bogdanovich. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's now 6 points for LaMelo Ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. Here's the teardrop. And that one, good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Clint Capella.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Ball after the basket by Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harrell finds Ball. Banked in off the glass.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Young, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Jang with the ball, picked up by Rozier. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Oh, do we have big news today in our basketball world? Is that our old friend MP officially wants out. We knew this thanks to the embarrassing interview he gave to Candace Green of the Pin Down. Not only did he confirm that he wants a trade, making this way too public, but he talked about where he wants to get traded. This kid is an embarrassment to the game. What have you done to demand a trade this early in your career, MP? And then make it all public like this. You're making it impossible for your GM, who overruled his coach to draft you, by the way, to get a good return for you. It's an embarrassment, plain and simple. But what do you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Not about the game, all about the fame. Carry on.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches, yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero para que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper out of Cloud9. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. That's why I'm on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen so that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, hasta enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera mera la nena, que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, eso no se acaba. Tengo con cholos en un empada, bicho, me que piñata. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. La reina es el reino, Beatriz Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia, solo saben copiar. Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla bla bla, siempre. Y raperas que me conocen me están tirando sal, pero Visa dijo que le meta, so I'm I got good and plenty, I know couldn't get me, I'm acting a fool if any wanna catch this fade. Súbele a mí que yo soy la dura, que te yo solo dos rutas, tírame o si quieres hazte.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Started.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus!
A stunning look at the sunlit clouds above the 10th Avenue Bridge here in Minneapolis. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Hey, Allie.
Hey, BA. Karl Anthony Towns is in a new phase. He said, I've had the time to mess up and chase stats. That's over. I've proved myself in this league. But can I win? That is the next step. I have to do whatever it takes. There's only one way to change the narrative. That's to go beat the narrative. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, BA.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. The turnaround. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota will come the other way. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Minnesota. Capella, the pass to Young, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Russell. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Can't hit the corner 3. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Back to Russell. Here's Noel. In his last outing, 16 points for him. From the high post, jump shot is good.
Excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
Young against Russell. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Noel. Over Bogdanovich. Capella with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's the teardrop and the nice layup by Hunter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Pass to Towns. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Unloads from 13. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Young against Russell. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Vanderbilt. And Beasley has subbed in for Noel. The Hawks making a switch here. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Beasley. Bogdanovich against Beasley. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich drives. It's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Beasley outside. To the right side. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Young. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns gets the bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight,